Hey everyone, it's Monday today, the 5th of July. It is about a week, possibly a week and a bit before I fly off to Tokyo for the Olympics. I kind of thought I would do a sort of video diary blog type thing at the Olympics, but I thought it might be nice to kind of give you a few days leading up to that and kind of giving you my thoughts and things, I guess, about how it's going, the kind of behind the scenes, I guess, background into what we do. So yeah, I thought I would start a week before I fly. This may not actually be a week before I fly. At the moment, I don't know when I'm flying, whether it's a week today or a week on Thursday. But I figured I'd start today anyway, on the off chance that I am flying a week today. So yeah, that's always fun. Yeah, not much on today. I went shopping with my mum earlier, picked up a few things, nice jacket from Jules. I went to Oleami, which is a retailer for Fairfax and Favour and Holland Cooper, amongst other brands. So picked up some nice Holland Cooper stuff there as well. Yeah, not much going on. The weather here is kind of interesting. Yesterday was like torrential floods. Massive thunderstorm, loads and loads and loads of rain. But somebody told me earlier today that apparently we've had 3/4 of the month's rainfall in half an hour yesterday. It was kind of mental. So yeah, like nice day spent with my mum. Haven't seen her much because of COVID. And I guess again won't see her. She can't come to Tokyo. No spectators allowed, so she's not coming anymore. So yeah, nice to spend time with her before I go away. Yeah, so day one, I guess, of the vlog. Welcome to the vlog. Good morning. It's Tuesday today. This is the last week of training before I head off to Tokyo. So I've got 3P today and tomorrow, and then 10 metre Thursday and Friday. So let's get ready for the day.
Twenty minutes later. That's me back from training. Went okay. Kneeling and prone were good. Standing leaves something to be desired, but we have days like that, I guess. It comes and goes. I'm back home now. Gonna grab some lunch. Might do a mindful chef meal maybe, or see what I've got in the fridge. I forgot to put my strawberries back in the fridge. I'm gonna have a bath. Yeah, just really fancy having a bath. I feel a bit pooped, so bath. So I had my bath, had my dinner, nice stir fry from Mindful Chef. Yeah, kind of at the end of the day now. It's only 9:15, but I'm absolutely knackered, so I'm gonna have an early bed. So, night guys, I'll see you tomorrow. So that's me finished training for today. It's Wednesday now. Yeah, quite a long session. Did a lot of work on the standing, and then finished with a wee bit prone towards the end. Tomorrow, I guess we'll do a wee more of the standing and a wee bit more of the kneeling, and then that's my last 3P day before we get on the plane, which is pretty exciting. We've had confirmation now that the flights, we're flying on the 16th instead of the 12th as originally planned. Just there's a wee issue about getting the firearms in the armory for... Oh, that's my bag. There's a wee issue getting the firearms in. The armory for the guns is only open on the first day of training, so we had planned to go in a bit earlier to get over the jet lag and things. I suffer quite badly with jet lag, so we'd kind of wanted to go in earlier to get over the jet lag before the training started, but unfortunately due to Japanese law that's not allowed. So the armory will open the first day of training, or the day before training, I think, and then we can arrive in country at that point to put the guns away. So I'll be getting over my jet lag while I'm doing my training, which is not ideal, but hey ho, you gotta do what you gotta do, eh? So yeah, we're flying on the 16th, which is a week on Friday, rather than a week past Monday. Yeah. So yeah, like I say, 2 more days left of training. It's my mum's birthday tomorrow, so I've got a day in the morning to do a bit of 3P training, and then I'm going to go and have a physio meeting with my current physio, my sort of at-home normal physio, and then the physio that's going to be our team physio in Tokyo, just to kind of chat through me basically. Chat through everything and catch up and stuff. So I've got that tomorrow afternoon, and then we'll be having a family barbecue. My aunt and my uncle are up as well. I don't get to see them very often, and especially due to COVID. So they're up, so we're having a socially distanced garden barbecue. Hopefully the weather stays nice, otherwise it might be a bit but yeah, so we're doing that tomorrow afternoon. And then Friday is our last air day, and then that's us. That's all the training for here, and then I've got a few days off. I wanted to kind of leave those few days to kind of just like chill and recover a wee bit before then heading out before we go. So I've got to kind of stay, not like I'm not isolating, but kind of got to stay mostly at home and like be really careful. Basically, just don't want to get like pinged as a close contact for somebody, or you know, like get COVID. That'd be pretty bad. So yeah, like just making sure that we're not going to put myself or Dad, in a situation where we could end up with a positive test and then not be able to fly. So yeah, I'll probably be at home chilling for a bit, start doing some work on my dissertation, which I've been procrastinating, avoiding, just not motivated to do it really. So maybe get a wee bit of that done before I head off. Might just chill, watch some movies, watch some TV, don't know yet, I'll let you know. And that's 3P training all done.
So I just had a meeting with my physio and the person who's going to be my game times physio, just to have a catch up about how I'm doing, the kinds of treatments that work for me, things like that. It was really good actually. Nice to officially meet Ollie, who's going to be our games times physio. I have met him a few times before, but not like in much official capacity, just kind of know him well enough to say hi and bye. That kind of thing. So yeah, nice to meet him, catch up with him. It was virtual because he's flying on Monday, but yeah, nice to meet him. And then just had a run through with Mags, who's my normal physio. All good to go, I guess. It was really strange actually, like not being able to hug people because of obviously COVID and close contacts. Mags gave me all the words of wisdom and some kind messages and stuff to go away with, and yeah, it's like I just wanted to give her a big hug and you're not allowed to, which was really weird, but yeah, I guess just things you've got to get used to. I'm going to have this for the next few days, I think. I'm not going to get to hug my family or my gran specifically before I go away. My mum obviously lives with my dad, so she's like an inner bubble anyway, but yeah, like I'm not going to be able to hug my gran before I go or give my sister a hug before I go, which is all a bit weird to me. Yeah, a bit strange. So I'm off to the post office now just to pick up a couple of parcels that misdelivered, and then off home for Mummy's birthday barbecue, my lovely big spot on my face. Yeah, it's exciting. I get to see my aunt and my uncle, who I haven't seen for probably the best part of a year. Should be nice. I have my new, you can't see it at the moment, but I have my new Holland Cooper jacket on and my Holland Cooper jeans. You can see the full outfit later. Yeah, so family barbecue, and then tomorrow is our last day of training before we head off, which is really weird. Didn't really feel like we'd ever make it to this point, you know, get to the point where we're actually going. I mean, we're still not actually going. I'll believe we're there when we get there, to be honest. So yeah, but yeah, tomorrow's last day of training, and we're just doing some air rifle tomorrow, and then I'm getting my hair done. I finally get rid of this routage and fix it and all blue myself, I guess. So yeah, that's exciting. I'm in the wrong lane.
The next morning.
So that's my last day of training done. Did some air rifle, which was going pretty good. Yeah, I finished with some really good air rifle, so I'm really happy with how everything is going into the games. Obviously, that doesn't mean anything in terms of the outcome of the games, but no, I'm really happy with where everything's at, in a good place and actually ready to go, which is always a nice feeling. A bit emotional actually leaving the range today, kind of looking at it being like we've been in that range now for like 10 months or so, just like Groundhog Day, day after day after day. Always this sort of same thing, and like Dad's been doing his best to try and make it fun and everything, and I've been doing my best, and obviously sometimes moods fray and things like that, but honestly over the last 10 months it's been the only thing keeping me sane, I think.
doing training, going in with him every day, and it's nice to be able to spend that much time with my dad. So yeah, I'm going to miss it when we get home and not do it for a while. So yeah, a bit emotional. I'm off to get my hair done now, get to fix this. So yeah, next time you see me, I'll be all blue. What do we think? I'm all blue, mermaid hair. Isn't it so cool? I've got a bit of a blue scalp, and I will do for a few days, but it's so cool. I'm all blue. Back to my home. Oops. Hey everyone! It's been a few days since I did any vlogging. It's now Tuesday. The Tuesday just before I fly. Today I've got to do my 72-hour test, my PCR test, before we go. So I'm through in Dollar, where my parents live, where I went to school, and then heading through to Stirling later to do my test. I've just got lunch for me and the fam. In Dollar there's this, it's a cute little village with a big school. There's this little shop called Dollar's Deli. It's had various names over the years. My sister still calls it Nesbitt's because that's what it was called when she was at school. I call it Reed's because that's what it was when I was at school. But now it's Dollar's Deli. And they do the best sandwiches. They're like those baguette roll things. And then they've got like a range of different fillings, and honestly they are the best. They're like super stuffed. Yeah, so good. Everybody in there is so friendly as well, which is really nice. So that's what I'm up to today, 72-hour test. I did a 96-hour test yesterday, and it was fine. Like, it's come back today and it's been fine. So yeah, 72 hours today, and then lateral flow tests Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, before I get on the plane to go on Friday, which is super exciting. Had just been chilled out the last few days really. I didn't do pretty much anything at the weekend. I kind of just chilled in my bed and watched videos or TV or whatever, read my book a wee bit. Had a lot on yesterday, just like errands and stuff, running about all over the place, sending parcels and goodness knows what else. So a wee bit busier yesterday. I'm now trying to shift my body clock. So because we're having to fly 4 days later, it means I've only got 7 days to get over the jet lag, which may sound like a lot, but the research I've heard says it takes a day for every hour of time difference they have. So we've got a 9-hour time difference, which means 9 days, and I've only got 7 before my first event, plus I suck with jet lag. So I'm using this sort of week before I go to try and shift my body clock at least a little bit before we fly. So I've been getting up half an hour earlier every day and trying to go to bed half an hour earlier every day. Getting up's not too bad, but going to bed and trying to go to sleep half an hour earlier every day, my brain's just like, but it's not bedtime yet. So I've been struggling a wee bit with that, but hopefully if I'm struggling with it now, it means I'm not going to struggle with it in a week. So we'll see. That's me just finished my test in Stirling. It's the most unpleasant thing ever. We've started having to put them even further down so that it tickles the back of your throat back here. So they're pretty unpleasant. But that's all done, so hopefully we're fine and all set to go. So see you later.